Hello there. A while back ago, an influence relation manager sent out a tweet asking any content creator if they were interested in any Coffee Talk Tokyo update. All they have to do is just simply fill out a form. So I decided to sign up to it, and surprisingly, they let me and other content creator get early access to the demo. But coincidentally enough, they sent me the email when I was out of state and visiting family and such, so I couldn't fully start editing this once I got home. At this point, it must be on brand for me to post stuff late than usual, whether that be my own deadline or someone else. I gotta fix that, man. Also, this goes without saying, but thank you to Course Worldwide for letting me try out the demo early. It's obvious that I'm going to make a full retrospect once the game comes out, but that's going to be way later in the future. Now, I could obviously just record a whole gameplay of this, which technically I did that already for footage, but I don't run like that in this channel. And plus, not only did I do a whole retrospect on the first game, I'm planning on doing it on its sequel, and also Tokyo, which turned out to be a spin-off from the main series. So today, as a way to say thank you for the developer and company for letting me try out the demo early, I'm going to compare Tokyo with its older brothers. I won't spoil all the demo have to offer, so if you're interested in this game or just interested in relaxing and chill game, then definitely try this out. They have a demo for all this title, including with this new one that going to come out soon this year. Let's get the obvious difference out of the way first. It's clear that we are in a different place than Seattle. You see, we're in Manila, Philippines, but in all seriousness, we're in Tokyo, Japan, a city of steels and paper as I describe it, featuring a whole new cast of character, of course with a few veterans as well. Everything still seemed to have that classic Coffee Talk charm. We have human and fantasy creature coinciding, the date of the game in not only present day, but as well as during the time of release. And like mentioned before, this is a spin-off, so it's not considered a numbered title, which I find that interesting and weird, because especially with how the vibe of this game is and how it's made, it can be anywhere in the world. So I'm surprised that this is considered a spin-off and not part of the main line. And obviously, with a new game comes new soundtrack. Please, let's take a listen. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like some of these songs are remixes of past songs. Like, obviously you have the mandatory Japanese lo-fi song, but like, some of these I feel like I heard them before. Now, to make sure I don't go too much into a deep dive and turn this into a prequel for the Tokyo retrospect, I'm going to touch upon some of the detail and topic that get brought up here. So I won't be going too much into certain detail, such as how in Tokyo, some places and buildings are more claustrophobic and more dense than how it is in America. If we were to compare the two backgrounds of Seattle and Tokyo, it's clear that in Tokyo it seems more congested or dense, and while in Seattle, it's more spacious. So with visual detail like this, along with other bits and pieces such as society and social norm in Japan, it helped add more to the immersion that you're in Tokyo, rather than just being an insert place here. Second is the characters. There are only two characters I want to talk about, so I don't spoil the others. Henry and Ven. God, why am I so bad with names? Henry is a returning character from the previous two Coffee Talk game, making him and potentially the barista being appear in all three Coffee Talk games. If you don't know Henry, don't worry, he'll easily explain that he used to be a music producer and also the manager for the character in Coffee Talk. For Ven, ceasing to be the Fenry or our most important side character in this game. So he actually lived with the player as a roommate and also someone who helped work around the cafe, most notably known for helping with inventories. It does seem, however, she had a problem with communication in general, making it hard for people to understand her and even just help her out in general. Next, let's go over the new mechanics and features shown in this demo. Now we have new options such as a new tea, regular milk being replaced with soy milk, which my guess is because this is commonly used milk in Japan. Or better yet, it actually because since a lot of Asians are lactose intolerant, they probably have that as an option for lactose intolerant people. Oh my gosh, that would make too much sense. And as of right now, it seemed that in both the blue pea and also Hinabis tea are not being used. It could simply be that some of the ingredients didn't came in, because with all the Coffee Talk demos and also how the game start, you usually start off with some of your ingredients missing. But at the same time, with the past 2 entry, they usually show what the new feature of this game is, and I feel like they didn't do that with this one, since there were some HUD elements or feature missing from the trailer, which seemed weird because if you've shown something off in the demo trailer, shouldn't that be in the demo itself? I don't know. I'm not a game developer or someone who work on these games. But lastly, if I can say one more thing about this, is simply that they really have went all out with the story and detail. I won't say any spoiler, but it does leave you intrigued with not only the new cast, but as well as getting enthralled with the story, especially since how they end off the day with just, yeah, good luck for the players who trying to fix all their problem with just drinks. Overall, to make sure I keep this short and brief, the demo is still fantastic. I just simply wish they have the feature brought back in, but I can understand why they didn't add it to the demo. Hopefully it still show up in the full release. Thank you to the company and the developer for letting me try out the game early, and thank you to my subscriber and everyone who's still watching this. So I haven't posted for so long, just simply got caught up with life in college. And don't worry, a longer video will be out soon. Hopefully I can make it before I reach the deadline set for myself. Thanks for watching, and peace out everyone.